Hi, my name's Paul Gandrud and I'm a project consultant for Premier Furniture and Equipment. And along with my manufacturing partners, Wisconsin Bench Manufacturing and Foam Core, we're happy to provide this 100th anniversary video for you at your convention. As a parent of two students that have been educated in the Wisconsin public school system, I want to say thank you to all you school board members for everything you've done to make Wisconsin such a great educational state. Please enjoy this video, and we look forward to the next 100 years.
There was one teacher there. She had to teach first grade through 8th grade. She had to clean the toilets out there. She had to sweep the floor at the end of the day. Those certainly were dedicated people back in those days. And a lot of kids came to school riding horses. And sometimes those early school buses that were mechanical, they even had to have volunteers drive those buses because they didn't have any money to pay them.
I went to school for the first 5 years of my life in a one-room country school where you had one teacher who taught all 8 grades. It was a wonderful experience. Maybe I had great teachers at that time. The thing that was really interesting and valuable about that is everyone learned to work together and help each other. I mean, the 8th graders helped the first graders.
I believe that the foundation of public education started back in the one-room school. They were very successful.
I think as a state as a whole, we just really value education and we see what it can do for us. We were mainly an agrarian society back 100 years ago, and a lot of that has changed as farms have become more efficient and gotten larger. Well, all the people that were on farms had to go somewhere, and the education is what set them free.
There was a gentleman from Wausau High School, and I believe that he was the president of the Wausau board, and he went ahead and organized a meeting in the state capitol in Madison and had as many school boards as possible gather there to talk about school issues, to make our schools uniform, so everybody was teaching the same thing. That meeting was so successful that they said, we need to do this on an annual basis. And that was the first year that the Wisconsin Association of School Boards was formed.
I think it's important to gather at the WSB convention because you not only get to get together with your board, but you also get to visit and get to talk and have some small roundtables with other schools in Wisconsin.
Collaboration is crucial. We learn from each other, both within the district and also throughout the region and the state by sharing ideas.
Each generation, each era is attempting, I think, to build on the previous, to take what's good from the previous to make it even better. Education is not a static commodity. It changes continually, or it has to.
Being part of the 100-year legacy, one of the things I consider is that education to me is the most important thing that we need to do as a state.
One of the greatest ways we learn, I'll just say, in education is through failure. Things don't always necessarily work, but you have to try things to try to figure out a better and more innovative approach. And by having that 100-year history of this convention and the collaboration between the associations, we can learn from the past.
And I think it's remarkable that the association has existed and has not just existed, but has grown and has developed and continued to serve the needs of school board members, districts, district administrators. A lot of things can happen over 100 years, and I think the association has grown and changed and yet kept its focus and been able to be very successful. And I think that's something to celebrate.